U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump take part in their first televised debate September 10th. The two major party 2024 presidential candidates have never actually met. They will face questions on a variety of topics, including the economy, which remains the top issue of voters according to the latest Reuters Ipsos poll. Many of those voters are concerned with inflation.
We're going to pay down our debt, and we're going to reduce your taxes still further, and your groceries are going to come tumbling down.
The Republican presidential nominee has vowed to lower prices, but has not offered any specifics on how he would achieve this. Trump has promised to make the tax cuts his administration passed permanent and suggested new across-the-board tariffs on imports while reducing red tape for businesses. Harris has said Trump's tariff plan would be the equivalent of a tax on Americans.
That would cost a typical American family, the economists have said this, almost $4,000 a year.
She has proposed a federal ban on price gouging on food and groceries. Republicans and some industry groups have called that idea ill-considered. Harris also has outlined proposals to cut taxes for most Americans and build more affordable housing. When it comes to immigration, Harris said in a recent CNN interview she would renew a push for comprehensive border legislation that would tighten migration into the United States and vowed to enforce our laws against border crossings. The enforcement first position is a departure from Biden's 2020 campaign, when he pledged a more humane approach to immigration than Trump. Biden gradually hardened his approach as illegal crossings increased.
She allowed at least 20 million people to invade our country.
The Trump campaign has sought to blame Harris for illegal immigration, dubbing her a failed border czar, though her portfolio was focused on the drivers of migration from Central America, not enforcement at the border. The former president promised to crack down on illegal immigration and restrict legal immigration if elected to a second four-year term on November 5th. On the issue of abortion, Trump said recently he would vote against an amendment in his home state of Florida that would enshrine abortion rights in the state's constitution and overturn a current 6-week abortion ban. Trump has also indicated the matter should be decided by individual states, but he said that if elected, he would require governments or insurance companies to pay for IVF fertility treatments.
When Congress passes a bill to restore the protections of Roe v. Wade, I will sign it into law.
Harris has promised to sign a bill that would restore reproductive freedom. She has painted Republicans as a threat to women's rights, including access to birth control, abortion medication, and fertility treatments. Trump, as president, appointed 3 of the Supreme Court justices who made up the conservative majority that ended constitutional protection for abortion.